Yoga Nidra session, the psychic sleep. We are going to prepare for your Yoga Nidra session, which we will do in the Shavasana relax pose. Try to fit on your mat and settle in as best as you can. Get a blanket, a pillow or two. Drop your feet both sides. Your arms also open and your hands facing the sky, if that's good for you. Gently close your eyes and keep them steady throughout all your practice. During the practice of Yoga Nidra, only two of our senses remain active, only hearing and touch. The rest of the senses relax completely. You have to limit yourself to listening and feeling. Listening without evaluating or judging, without analyzing what comes to your mind, without waiting for any specific thought or idea. You simply have to observe what is happening inside and around you. I will keep on telling you what to do, but try not to analyze what I'm saying. Just follow that every moment. It's absolutely normal that your thoughts are come to your mind's attention. Let them come and let them go the same way. My voice will make you follow and not stay attached to any of your thoughts or ideas or images. Your body gradually relaxes, your mind slowly calming down, and your consciousness remains completely open to realize that everything around you is slowly calming down, relaxing. Before we start, you must have the determination not to fall asleep during the Yoga Nidra session. You have to be fully aware, listening to my voice, and try to stay connected all the time. Tell yourself, I want to be fully conscious as long as the relaxation lasts. If at any time it's coming to you a very, very deep drip, leave my instructions for a second, take a couple of breaths, and then come back to listen to me again. Let's start by taking 3 full breaths now, starting from your belly, going up to the top of your head. Imagine that each time you're breathing in, you are filled in with small pieces of light that enter your body, and when you breathe out, this light is shared throughout all your body, right to your toes. Notice that everything is calming down slowly. Each inspiration an experience of bliss, each exhalation an experience of peace. Now try to feel your body completely from your top of your head to your toes. Each muscle, each joint. Try to relax each part with each breath. All parts of your physical body are living this experience. Feeling your legs, feeling your arms. Feeling like your body is slowly sinking into the ground, as if the earth just welcomed you and hugged you. Let everything go, let the earth take you. Now, if there's a point, a specific part in your body that you still feel tension or pain, visualize it and try to bring your breath to that specific point. Trying that every exhalation helps this tension, this pain to slowly decrease. Your whole body is calming without moving. Now try to see if you're able to perceive these small movements of your body, those that we normally do without realizing of them. A small movement in your hand, on your foot, a small oscillation on your neck. If you look closely, you will notice that your abdomen moves slightly up and down. Perhaps the movement rises a little towards your chest. That is your breath. A movement that is done alone, that you cannot avoid. It is the movement of life. What is the air effect when you inhale and you exhale? This movement never stops. Realize of it all along your body, from your belly, your heart, your chest, your neck, and the top of your head. You can feel that movement inside of you, a natural, smooth, slow, and silent movement. Feel like a passive spectator, a passive observation of this movement. You don't have to do anything to control it. You just observe and realize that it is slow and soft. With this awareness of your breath, you will now be able to feel even more your whole body stretched and relax, welcomed by the earth and in perfect immobility. Now that we have created the first feeling of relax, it is time to think about a concrete personal proposal, wish, intent for this Yoga Nidra session. In Sanskrit, we call it our Sankalpa. It has to be a short phrase. It has to be something evocative of a positive aspect of your personality, or something in your current situation that you want to enhance, change, activate in the deep levels of your mind. This Sankalpa could be a purpose that you have made to yourself, a new or positive reason for change in your life. We just want to activate it in all our consciousness. Each one of us has its own intention, its own wishes. Think about them for a moment. Just try to think, what is my proposal, my intent for this session? In case nothing is coming to your mind right now, I will going to propose you one for this concrete session. This is the Sankalpa I'm suggesting to you. I want to live without fear. I want to live without fear. Slowly, in a very conscious way, in a very careful way, coming from your heart. You have to think at it with all your conviction, with all your body and your heart. Repeat now your proposal 3 times with the same conviction, We are going to make a tour around your physical body right now to try to be aware of the situation of each part of your body. This exercise is called body scan. Try to keep up with my instructions as we go through the different parts of your body. Your attention must move continuously. Don't stop at any time. Your mind will get used to the rhythm very soon. You can repeat with me mentally the name of each part of the body, or see this part bright just for a moment when we pass over it. Don't make any effort. Just let yourself to be guided. We are going to start by your right side. Bring now your attention to your right hand, to each of the fingers of your right hand, the 5 fingers of your right hand at once. All your hand, and going to your arm, your elbow, the upper part of your arm, your right shoulder, your right waist, right hip, knee, your full, your toes, the 5 toes of your right foot, all your right side at once, all the right side of your body, all the right side of your body. Try not to fall asleep, just follow me. Now let's go into your left side by bringing your attention to your left hand, to each of the fingers of your left hand, all the 5 fingers of your left hand at once. And going up to your arm, your forearm, elbow, left shoulder, left side of your waist, left hip, left knee, left foot, the toes of your left foot, the 5 toes of your left foot, all your left side, all the left side of your body, all your left side. Don't fall asleep and follow my voice. Bring now the attention to the top of your head, your forehead, your eyebrow, your eyes, your nose, right and left cheek, right and left ear, lips, teeth, tongue, chin, neck, right side of your chest, left side of your chest, waist, belly, hips, right knee, left knee, right foot, left foot, right toes, left toes, all the front part of your body, all of it. Now bring the attention to the back of your body, starting with your right heel, left heel, right ankle, and left ankle, the back of your right leg, the back of your left leg, right hip, left hip, the entire spine from the sacrum through the dorsal area, the cervical area, the entire spine. Right shoulder, left shoulder, the back of your neck, the back of your head, the upper part of your head, all your head, the entire back of your physical body, the entire back of your body. Feel your full body right now. Try to feel the whole body relax. Visualize yourself lying on the floor with your body completely relaxed. Check that you're still awake and follow my voice. Now become aware of the skin of your body and all the touch sensations you may notice right now. Our skin is a kind of border between our internal space and what is around us, our surrounding. Note especially the connection between your body and the ground. You can feel all the points of contact with the earth, from the heels to the head, from the head to the heels. Become aware now of the skin that covers your feet, the skin on your hands, the skin on your face. Feel the touch of your face. Note the line of your lips, the contact with the air through your nose, feeling like the air goes in and goes out with a soft massage all your skin. Can you feel the temperature of the air that you inhale and the air that you exhale? When you inhale, the air is fresh. When you exhale, the air is warm. Feel that difference. Note that feeling. Through the awareness of our breath, we are going to spend the following few minutes just counting breaths. We're going to start counting your breaths in reverse order, starting at number 27 and going back one by one. Every cycle means one number. An inspiration and exhalation are a complete cycle. If you get lost, which is quite common, don't worry. Starting again from 27, and so on as often as you need until I tell you that we are done with each exercise. I'm going to help you count from the beginning. Breathing in and breathing out is 27. Breathing in and breathing out is 26. Now you continue on your own until you reach 1 or until I tell you that we are going to proceed through the next exercise. Don't fall asleep. Starting now at 27. Stop counting now. Don't worry if you reach one or not. Let's go to continue with the next exercise. Bring attention back to your physical body and return to the feeling of relax throughout your body. Notice that your body is getting heavier and heavier. Notice how your body becomes pleasantly heavy, as if a magnet was pulling it from the center of the earth. The force of gravity acts on every cell on your physical body. The earth is welcoming your body, embracing it pleasantly, gently. Your body sinks into the ground like a stone sinks into the water. Your whole body feeling very light, very heavy, very deep right now. Now notice just the opposite sensation. Notice as if your body suddenly became light, as if its weight was almost nothing. To do this, become aware of your whole body from the heels to your head, and notice like if you were able to take slightly off from the ground, little by little. Your body becoming light and subtle, as if it were cotton, as if you could float in the air. Your body becomes ethereal, light as smoke. Let it expand in space. Let it dilute. Check again that you are awake, still awake and following my voice to continue with the next feeling. Evoking now a cold sensation in your body. Notice how your whole body is gradually cooling, probably through a situation that you can remember where you have been experiencing cold, and you can imagine it again. Imagine lying on the snow, surrounded by cold air that goes completely through you. Feel like your body temperature is dropping, your hands and your feet getting cold, and the cold expanding by. All your physical body surrounded by cold. Visualize yourself feeling that deep, cold sensation. Now the opposite sensation, evoking the way that your body is increasing its temperature, slowly up and up. You may remember a situation in which you have been hot and come back to it. It could be a sunny, hot day, midsummer, looking for a shade to protect you. You feel the heat on your face and throughout all your body. It is very hot, and you feel the heat throughout your body as it's extending to your arms and your legs, your chest and your head. See yourself while lying in the ground with this deep, hot feeling. Change now again, leaving the sensation of heat by little, focusing again on your mind. Focus on a very particular space of your mind. It's the place of your mind where all the activity is laying on. What you remember, what you think, what you imagine, what you visualize. Everything happening in this space where consciousness is witness to everything that happens to you every day. It is a kind of big mental display. Space of your mind, which is your inner universe, that can be as big as you want, without boundaries, without limits. Observe this space for a few moments without judging anything which is coming to your attention. Just watch everything appear as it is a reflection of your subconscious. There's nothing good or bad, no values, no expectation. Just watch it calmly and carefully. We're going to follow now through a visualization process. Focusing on the same space, this same big display on your mind. Just imagine there the images that I'm going to suggest you in the following minutes, without effort, with the same observer attitude. The images should appear easily by themselves, as I'm suggesting them to you. Follow that rhythm I'm proposing you. And let's start by imagining but visualizing yourself walking down on a lonely street on a warm and bright summer day. One side of the street is bordered by a high wall that you look closely and carefully. It is a wall that seems endless. As you go on, you find an old door in the wall. It seems that no one has opened it in a long time, and somehow it attracts your attention. You decide to open it and discover what is on the other side. To go through the wall, and then you realize on the other side that is an abandoned but charming garden. There is a kind of magical atmosphere. It's full of flowers with all colors. It has a deep vegetation, big trees that offer you each shade. The sound of nature around you. You decide to go into this garden and walk among its trees. A little beyond, you discover a second door even bigger and more impressive than the first. You go through that door with conviction and you realize yourself in front of a labyrinth that you are completely determined to enter and follow. You feel the air that comes from the other side of the labyrinth, fresh lavender and rosemary around you. You gradually enter the labyrinth that becomes narrow and dark, until a point that you probably can see almost nothing, but only a very subtle light at the end of it. You are really willing to follow this distant light through a small opening, a small corridor that opens in front of you. It's low and you have to go low. It's dark, but you can see clearly the light at the other end. Slowly you get close to it and you finally reach the exit of this corridor. Just going out, You realize you are entering a golden, bright, big beach, full of light, incredibly beautiful. It seems a bit that no one has been there before. The sea air surrounding you, a coastline that never ends, with an atmosphere of peace and quietness. You listen to the sound of the sea, to the sound of the waves in front of you. Far away, you see someone resting and looking at the sea. Slowly approaching to him and discovering his aspect. Someone sitting, looking at the sea with a feeling of absolute peace. When you arrive close to him, he invites you to sit down next to him and share this wonderful view for a few moments. Little by little, without any word, you recognize him. It's yourself, transformed by the practice of Yoga Nidra, with peace with yourself and the world. No longer two people there, only you alone, keeping the feeling of peace and calm that the practice of Yoga Nidra has brought to you. Stay there for a few moments. Now leave this magical landscape and refocus your attention again on your mental display, on your mental screen, and carefully observe the space of your consciousness, becoming aware of your mental processes, the way that your thoughts are generated. Observe now your spontaneous thoughts and let them flow. Try not to suppress or judge them, just watch them. What am I thinking on right now? What am I thinking on right now? Observe with attention. It is not your body, your senses, and your mind that are perceiving now. It's your consciousness which is expanding. And you are aware that you are self-observing. You're looking inside, becoming aware of that big force which is inside of you. That consciousness which is observing and knows everything on your life. What remains unchanged throughout your life. That always accompanying you, the observer. Watch carefully the space of your consciousness, this limitless space, doing nothing more than observing. Now I'm asking you to come back to your intention, to your goal, to your wish, to your Sankalpa, the one that we just defined at the beginning of this Yoga Nidra practice. If you can now, just visualize yourself by achieving that concrete goal or wish, seeing yourself in a normal situation where this wish, this proposal has become true. And repeat 3 times again from your heart, from very deep inside, the same Sankalpa, the same intent. Finally, bring now again your attention to your body and your breath. Feel your natural slow breathing with your whole body laying on in Shavasana position, deeply relaxed. You feel peaceful, renewed, full of energy and vitality. Observe the space you are filling in now, the volume that your body occupies. Connect to all the points of your body that touch the ground. Connect with the blanket, your clothes, even the contact between the skin of your face and the air. See now if something comes up through your eyes. See now the sound around you, close sounds, everything you can hear now. Be aware of everything which is around you now, the room you are on, and visualize it. Slowly coming back to the outside world. And now that you have awakened your senses, expand your breath to fill with energy and bring that energy to every part of your physical body, awakening it, starting to move it. Do not rush, at your own pace, without running. You may now stretch your body, have 1 or 2 deep breaths. And when you feel ready, turning to your right or to your left-hand side and sitting down to end with this Yoga Nidra practice.